TitleMatchNetwork.com.
This next contest scheduled for one fall.
Oh, here's a double tough veteran kicking us off.
Approaching the ring first from Long Island, New York, weighing 190 pounds, VSK!
I guess I should say kicking us off with the formatted part of this program. VSK out of the Long Island, New York area. A very dangerous man. Last time we saw him in the Battleground, little over a year ago, he went toe-to-toe with Brian Kendrick. Kendrick's now the Battleground champion. VSK, I think, in his mind, maybe some unfinished business. We'll see if he can string together some wins and put himself back into possible contention.
And his opponent, representing the Librarians from Carson City, Nevada, weighing 185 pounds, Peter Avalon.
Well, it's PPA all day when Peter Avalon is in town. He may be known to some as a librarian. I've never seen a librarian dressed like that, but he is perhaps more well-known now as a wingman, as he enters the ring quite seductively. Peter Avalon has an aura about him. There's just an overwhelming presence. Maybe not in a good way. I'm not so sure. Peter Avalon, jack of all trades, a worldwide producer and wrestler. Everywhere from here to China at all points in between. He's feeling himself right now. He's enjoying this moment. Center of attention. Not sure if VSK knows what to make of that. Well, Mr. Avalon very proud of his development, let's say. Both these men competing about a decade and a half. Young veterans in the prime of their careers. Peter Avalon now controlling in the early going with the hammerlock on VSK. Drop to hold counter, great back and forth. Counter wrestling from both these men. Very technically proficient, technically sound. When it goes bell to bell, sometimes it's no frills when you're dealing with the likes of VSK and Peter Avalon. Avalon certainly loves the showmanship. VSK has been known to run his mouth a time or two as well. Nice escape by VSK back to his feet. A wingman versus a trustbuster. Couple of very underrated members of respective factions at one point in All Elite Wrestling. And Avalon snuck in the boot in the right hand, the resourcefulness and craftiness of Peter Avalon. A man who has acted in film and television, actually was bragging earlier about the fact he has, oh, look out, VSK went for a Hurricane Rana, Avalon slipped out. Avalon was able to shift his weight back, and VSK couldn't get that grip, and that comes through with a forearm. Standing drop kick now by VSK, who's been able to battle back. And into the cover for two. VSK spent the better part of a year as the TSW heavyweight champion in the Cincinnati area. Also the FWF tag team champions with Leo Sparrow, up and coming athlete whose name has been popping up everywhere. VSK looking for similar success here in the Battleground as distance creates opportunity. And VSK comes off with that European-style uppercut. VSK feeling it now, takes a chance, but Peter Avalon seizes the opportunity. VSK through the ropes, was on the receiving end, back suplex, and Avalon finds 2. Sometimes it just takes that one opening, that one mistake to change the tide of the matchup as Peter Avalon, the self-proclaimed biggest man in wrestling, and not so sure I want to endeavor into anything more than that regarding his opinions or thoughts on that. But I was mentioning a moment ago before the tide turned to the matchup, Avalon was bragging to me earlier today about the fact that he had helped train a former world's champion. And turns out that that was David Arquette. And into the guardrail. I should mention he trained David Arquette for his recent run in wrestling. Peter Avalon was not old enough to be training folks 23 years ago. Tide switches on the outside as VSK, no stranger to a right hand or a bent rule on his own right now into the post. He's been jockeying for position on the outside. Avalon able to turn the tides. VSK sprawled over the ring steps, now back in the ring. Avalon into the cover, hooks the leg for 2. 2 men very evenly matched. Traveled many of the same roads. It could come down to who's smarter. Who's going to make that first mistake? VSK battling out of the clutches of Peter Avalon into the buckle. Avalon got the foot up right around the jaw. And back suplex, nicely done. Into the cover for 2 again. Avalon looks to be looking to prove something with these covers. There's not a lot of body contact, not a hook in the leg. Avalon's looking for style points. He's looking to show off. And now looking to take a chance. Moonsault, nobody there. Avalon came up empty. The air may have rushed out of his anatomy. VSK to his feet. For the ride, Avalon reverses. Another forearm takedown. VSK gonna chop down the Peter Avalon tree. Follow through. Series of strikes to the corner. It's VSK. 1 step closer to victory. That full Nelson backbreaker. VSK looking to take a chance. Avalon is prone. Roll through, out of harm's way. Avalon went to charge in, hit the floor. VSK, the tope suicida. My God. VSK not wasting time. Follow through, frog splash. Shoulders down. Oh, not enough. I like the timing of VSK. Made sure Avalon was back in the ring. No wasted motion, no wasted time. A picture-perfect frog splash. Gave me shades and memories of Eddie Guerrero, but it wasn't enough to put away Peter Avalon in the here and the now. Sunset flip. VSK rolled out, got caught. Avalon created the distance, springs in with a crossbody. Is that gonna do it? Another near fall. Avalon at one point, he was originally trained by Scorpio Sky, among others. Make no mistake about it, this man can wrestle, machinations or not, air kisses or not. And this half Boston Crab, now that Avalon's got his other leg over and cinching this in, could spell the end for VSK. And quickly into the ropes. Avalon staying in that hold for as long as he possibly can, getting the most out of it. VSK the shoulder. Oh, went tornado DDT. Avalon planted his feet, and the momentum took VSK over. Avalon the Death Valley driver, and VSK kicks out again. And, well, I'm not sure that's going to help win a match, but sends a message of some sort here to South Philadelphia. Opportunity knocks. Pile driver coming up. VSK overpowers pretty Peter Avalon. A pile driver that time. Avalon used the rope to steady himself and nearly beat him. That technique, that finesse from Peter Avalon led to less than 1 second away. And that look of overconfidence has given way to one of scorn and frustration from Peter Avalon. Could be looking high risk. Superplex, but VSK noticed the right hand was gripped on that top ring cable. VSK had to reset himself, made sure he didn't move until he did. Out with a power bomb. Avalon trying to hang on. Running into the backbreaker. VSK connected. And this could lead to Sunset Driver. VSK has done it.
Here is your winner,
After some 15, 16 months outside of the Battleground, VSK returns to South Philadelphia and scores a, let's be honest, a hard-earned victory. This was not easy. Not even close to it. But you gotta wonder what's next for the one and only VSK. First big win here in the Battleground. And Peter Avalon, well, time to go back to the library.
TitleMatchNetwork.com